What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, as you can see in the topic, FIFA World Cup versus Rugby World Cup, which one is better? Now before we get started with the nitty gritty of the stuff, please hit the iCard up above. You should see it now. Which sporting code do you prefer, Rugby World Cup or Soccer World Cup? Obviously, with this channel having majority rugby fans, but I'm sure some of you support both sporting codes. Let me know your thoughts and comment down below why you support the sporting code and what are your reasonings behind it. And also, while you're there in the comment section, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all future sporting videos. Now let's get to the topic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give my negatives, 2 negatives for each code. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to explain why I choose this code and why I'm a fan of it. Now, I'm an all-round sports fan. I love watching all types of sport, and I'm a big supporter of both FIFA World Cup, Rugby World Cup, and even Cricket World Cup, because that's one of my favourite sports. Now, the FIFA World Cup, I have 2 massive issues with it, or soccer in general. One is referee. There is no respect for refereeing in soccer. Why I say that is because if a ref gives a foul, be it a tackle, be it handball or whatever, soccer players are automatically on their heads. They are biting the heads of the referees off, and there's no respect shown. Referees have no control in soccer. Good example, England versus Colombia in the knockouts. Harry Kane got pushed in the penalty area, penalty, finished, klar. Colombia were all over them, whining, crying, going berserk. Lasted for 5 minutes. Referees should have given cards. They need to grow a pair and focus on discipline within the sporting code. If we look at rugby, when a referee says something, those players obey it. If a referee says come here, the player comes here. They might argue every now and then, but they come and they show respect. There's a good image of Cristiano Ronaldo and his team shouting at the referee, and then just below it is a referee in rugby talking to 2 teams, and they were all listening and focusing. Refereeing needs to be sorted out in soccer, and respect needs to be shown to the referee, and also the referee needs to grow a pair and control the game and dish out cards when players are being disrespectful. They don't like it, tough luck, get off the field. Second, with soccer, and I think we all are going to be in agreement with this, is the way players fall and make such an issue of something that just didn't happen. Neymar has been the joke of the internet pretty much since the FIFA World Cup started. The man gets tackled, he rolls so far that he can roll across to the field back to Brazil. A player gets tapped on the ankles, they jump so high, if they join the Olympics, I promise you they'll get a gold medal because they jump so high. That needs to stop. Players need to, in fact, in my opinion, get red carded automatically. Or they need to use the TV system and see how these players fake. Because sometimes when they get hit in the chest here, like by a little head tap, his head is sore, but it hit him here. So they don't know which body part is sore. I mean, really, come on, grow a pair as well. And that needs to stop. Rugby players get tackled, the boys get back up, blooded face, broken arm, broken leg, whatever it may be, knocked out, they still want to play the sport. Because why? They are passionate, show the love of the game. Soccer needs to stop becoming a bloody drama fest. If they need to play like they played in the good old days, if they got tackled, they get back up. Because honestly, it is just a bunch of wimps at the moment with some of these players. It's ridiculous. Cristiano Ronaldo, Di Maria, Neymar, I mean there's many others. But those guys come to mind when I watch football. And it needs to stop. Those are my 2 negative points about soccer in general. Now we get to rugby. Rugby, I think, has too many rules. I understand tackling is getting dangerous and players are getting affected. But to me, the refs rugby needs to flow more. It needs to go run. They need to run. Stop this whole stopping the game and then we stop in time. And it just wastes time. Let the game flow. And worst comes to worst, make extra time like they do in soccer. Because it stopped and stopped. And we saw a lot of this in the junior internationals. Especially between, obviously, France and New Zealand, Ireland, and Australia, it's this whole stop, start, stop, start. It's ridiculous. Scrum there, touch, pause, engage, or set, engage. Oh no, he slipped. We have to do it again. These rules need to go. Let the game flow. Let them run. Let them play the sport like they played in the old game. Bring back those old rules. Obviously, if a guy gets tackled and spear tackled or dunked, red card, no doubt. But if a player is jumping in the air and the other guy's jumping in the air, clearly going for the ball, and nicks the other oak, and he lands badly, you can't give a red card because the guy didn't do it deliberately, in my opinion. I know the rules of rugby, but go back to the old system, like the old days in the 90s, where it just seemed a lot more tougher and stronger instead of the stop-starting and all that jazz, because it just will make the game more exciting and it will flow better. Second point that irritates me about rugby, especially in the Rugby World Cup, is that there's, for me, too little teams. There are 20 teams in the Rugby World Cup. There are 32 in the FIFA World Cup. Now, what the beauty of FIFA World Cup is introducing the sporting code in these countries we never thought would be able to play. These little countries that are now given the opportunity to play the sport. Good example, Russia. Russia is the lowest ranked team in the FIFA World Cup. Yet they made it to the quarterfinals. That is an amazing story. Whether you like the sport or not, that is incredible. And I want to see rugby being introduced more and more into the countries that we don't think of. Norway, Poland. Yes, they might play the sport, but give them the opportunity to play at the international level so we can create awareness for the sport, grow the sport, give people the opportunity to play the sport. And who knows, you're pulling more and more people away from crime and all that stuff because they are able to use their talent, show off their skill that you might not know they have. So I want to see more teams in the Rugby World Cup, and I did do this video not too long ago, and a lot of you guys disagreed with me, saying, no man, Rugby World Cup is fine the way it is, it should be reduced. Some even said, no more teams, I personally believe more teams so we can have more competitive level. Yes guys, the teams like the Springboks, All Blacks will smash the other team. But there's opportunities and chances for these teams to grow. Look at the USA, for example. Look how well they're coming. It's taken time. But because rugby's been focused and more allowed and educated in America, more and more people are watching it. More and more people want to play the sport. And then we see games like them beating Scotland the other day. Yes, third team, all right. But still, they beat an international team that are well known and very well respected, and credit to them. I got an email just yesterday from one of you guys saying, oh well, USA Rugby is developing. So for me, that needs to continue and grow and develop. I want to see maybe not 32 teams, but 25, 30, whatever the even amount is, so we can play the system better, just to see a little bit more of a fight and more tournaments, including these younger teams. Maybe reducing our provincial leagues and giving us more international rugby so these guys can play against bigger nations. Just my thought. Again, that's what the comment section is for. Share your thoughts whether you agree or disagree with me on that. Now that I've given my two negatives, both sporting codes I love. I respect both sporting codes and I have a lot of fun watching it. I've thoroughly enjoyed the FIFA World Cup. I can't wait for the Rugby World Cup. I loved watching the international rugby season in June, and I can't wait for it to kickstart when the Rugby Championship starts. So both sporting codes, if you're a sports fan, for me it's heaven to be able to watch both sporting codes and enjoy it. But obviously they're the negatives that put one off. FIFA or soccer, kicking back the whole time, holding the game. Rugby, these up and unders and all that shit where I want to see attack. If we can see that, my word, we're going to be in with such a treat with soccer and rugby. So, now the question is, Gareth, which code do you prefer? Well guys, I'm going to go definitely with rugby. And the reason why, my country's there. My country's strong. South Africa are very well respected in rugby and play a damn good game of rugby. Yes, obviously we've had our flops every now and then, but we are respected. Bafana, South Africa in soccer is nowhere. They're 80th or so in the world rankings. They haven't been able to qualify for a World Cup since 2002. 2010 doesn't count because we hosted the World Cup. So it's very hard to support your country when they're so bad or can't qualify for the event. So I support Bafana, but unfortunately they just don't get anywhere. Now you're going to ask, who do I support in football? I support England. Yes, I know, to all my Irish fans, I support England. And if you want to know why, follow me on Instagram and go check out the post I did. You'll see the English flag and photos and reasoning why. And it's got to do with family, history, and proud memories that I'm very proud of. And that's why I support England only in football. I respect both sporting codes in rugby and cricket, but I do not support them. I support England only in football. So follow me on Instagram so you can see exactly why. So that's going to answer it. What do I prefer? I prefer rugby. I've grown up watching rugby all my life. I've also grown up watching soccer. I'm a supporter of Man United. I'm a supporter of England, and as well as South Africa when they play. But I'm a bigger supporter of rugby because it's just been around me. My closest friends are rugby fans. My best friend, funny enough, is a soccer fan, and we played soccer together as junior school kids, and he still plays to this day. But from a watching point of view, I just get so much excitement and joy out of watching rugby. It's total different atmosphere and geest, and obviously soccer fans will feel the same about that. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Something different, something a bit that I've never done before, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this topic, because it's a topic that's been talked about recently and I wanted to make a video on it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Walking Tall with G-Man, so you can keep up to date with all future sporting uploads. Any thoughts and suggestions for international rugby, please leave it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys real soon. Predictions for the FIFA World Cup I plan to do for the final and the playoff. It's just been a bit hectic at work and I haven't had time to do predictions or follow the World Cup on my channel as of yet. But I'll try and get that up soon for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Answer the poll above, rugby or soccer. Let me know in the comment section down below. And as I said, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you real soon for another video. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.